Hey, what's up, man? You fucking with gsambo and I'm here with my boy D.I. before the millions.
Now it's time for a real conversation. Subscribe now, hit the notification button below.
G, what's up, man?
What's up, my boy? What you doing?
Ain't nothing, man. I see you grinding.
Yeah,
the streets
man.
is going bananas, like hands down. You the hottest. You the hottest one in the city right now.
I mean, I'm putting in work. I'm doing what I gotta do, you know. So I expect that to be a speculation because that's the truth.
Facts. So you got the single. It's going bananas. Let's talk about the single real quick. What's the name of it? How you came up with the concept, the whole idea?
You know, I really don't give a fuck out right now. That's my single. Go download that and stream that, get that. That's on every platform. That's out now. It was a freestyle at first. I had went to Miami. Went to Miami on a little promo tour, independent joint. And I just felt it. I'm like, man, play a beat. We rapping, I feel it. I drop it because it's facts, you know. I really don't give a fuck. At that time, I didn't. Now I give a fuck about a lot, you know, because my whole life had changed over. Like my whole life switched over. So, you know, I'm just pushing that to the fullest though. Like that's my single. I'm stepping on that right now.
Definitely. So you said it was a freestyle. You was literally just sitting around in the house or the track, wherever you was at.
I was outside. I was in front of my show in Tampa Bay. We was in Tampa Bay, about to go in there and rock out. Everybody saying, "These Florida nigga crazy." Man, I'm like, alright, man. I'm about to see. But I recorded that jump. I was on live. Play the beat in the car. Freestyle. People hit me like about 200 people hit me. Soon as I'm done, like. But you need to make this a real song. Oh my God. I'm like, got to. I felt it too much. I felt like it was undeniable.
As far as the streams go, I was doing some research. You did some numbers.
Oh yeah, I did like 500K streams.
Wow.
On that joint. Music, like all my streams going up.
Wow.
But I really don't give a fuck. Yeah, like 500K.
And those was actual record sales.
Yeah.
Shit, that's damn near platinum. That's gold, ain't it? If I ain't mistaken, that's gold.
Yeah, that's real big, you know. Like
Definitely.
from a nigga from my city, niggas ain't doing that, you know.
Facts.
Niggas ain't really putting they all in this. Like I really see some minutes that I know I can gain out of.
Definitely. So as far as like documentaries, anything like that, you know, are you working on any projects right now?
Yeah, I got a project. A movie on my life about to come out called Life After Life. I named that after my mixtape, my official mixtape, Life After Life. That's out now. You can go download that, stream that, go get that off everything too. Life After Life, gsambo. Yeah, that's gonna be about my life. Like, you know, I just came home doing juvenile life, you know, for murder, robbery, and use of firearm.
We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna definitely talk about that because we're gonna dig deep down inside of that right there. You know, you got a new project coming out too. If it ain't dropped already, correct me if I'm wrong.
It went on pre-sale today. Yes, sir. Ren and Stimpy. That's up. That's on pre-sale right now. You know that jump about to go crazy. Everything.
So what was the whole concept behind the Ren and Stimpy?
All you know is me and my CEO Guap. You know, so like. It really was an inside joke that we brought to life. Like, damn, we really like Ren and Stimpy, you know? We always wake up with something going on, you know? We always to the grind, you know? So, yeah, like, kind of like Pink and the Brain, too. So, yeah, basically like an inside joke. We put that bitch out because you can't do nothing but accept it, you know? And the cover art I got it real nice, so, yeah.
Dope. So, as far as the music, your label situation, I realized that you went independent.
Yeah, I went independent. I signed to an independent label. I felt like I'd rather sign to my partner, you feel me? I'd rather sign to a nigga that I know been through the street and the industry. And once I heard his decision about the industry and the street, you know, and the business, I choose to sign with him, you know, independent. I mean, bigger label can still come through, you feel me? I ain't closing no doors, you know, but it is Black Hot, that's the label. I ain't going nowhere from that. You know, Quavo wanted to sign me.
Okay, let's talk about that.
I mean, yeah.
The average person, you know, Migos, Quavo, you know, coming to them, they would have jumped on that deal. Like.
Yeah, they would have jumped on it, but I'm smart. I don't want no fame, you know? I got a family to take care of. I got a daughter. So, like, I'd rather not be a famous broke rapper. I'd rather be a millionaire, an entrepreneur, a businessman, you know, that made his way through here through rap, you know. I don't want to let nobody play me. I found out a lot about the industry, you know. Yeah,
definitely,
ain't no, yeah.
Definitely,
Like,
I tell people that all the time.
yeah, it's different. It's different when you really get in it than just a local artist.
Definitely.
Like when you local, a lot of shit that's going on will not come across you because people ain't 9 times out of 10 ain't thinking you can make it out that situation right there. As a local rapper. You probably keep it up for a couple months, then get tired. But I've really been consistent. I really made this my life.
I ain't mad at you. I'm definitely not mad at you with that, right? As far as the Quavo, you said something that really, really, really caught my attention, right? You said be a broke rapper and be famous. So yeah. I'm assuming they brought something to the table that your management looked at and was like, nah, we not doing this. We not doing this.
I mean,
or was it just a conversation that wasn't right? You was like, man, we just gonna keep grinding how we grinding. Shit, Guap been doing it for a minute though.
Man, Guap really a blessing, you know. Like that nigga really showed me a lot and told me a lot that I wouldn't have knew if I would have signed to Quavo or if I still would have been just a local artist and then choose to sign with Guap. That, me signing with Guap really ain't got nothing to do with me and his friendship. That was just like a thing, you know. We still gotta get the business out of the way. Like, it's deeper with me and dude. Like, you know, like, it's like the shit he put me on about, I probably would have never knew, you know. So it would have been easy for a label to fuck me over. That's all the label for. All the label for is to fuck you over, you know. But you gotta sell yourself some type of way, you know. It's just you gotta be smart about this shit. Either you gonna let them fuck you up in the long run, or you can let them think they fucking you over, play with them, get what you want, boom, dip. My mind on business, you know.
So how you met Guap? How you got down with the whole Black Heart?
Me and CEO, we met goddamn on Instagram. I had dropped the First Day Home freestyle, and he found me. So he hit me in the DM. I'm sitting in the projects. He hit me in the DM like, bro, you hard. Like, shawty, you fat. I'm trying to sign you. I'm like, man, hell no. I'm like, this can't be happening. I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga from Instagram that found me trying to sign me? So I skim his page. Like, I'm like, damn, bro, real street dude, you know? He called me. We chop it up. He tell me about him. I tell him about me. He bring me to Atlanta. You know, he bring me to Atlanta. We packed up, went to Atlanta, kicked his studio session. So he about to sign me. Before I signed this time, I had a signing day. So I had a party. I had an album release. He had a release party in Richmond. So we was in Image. Soon as I get out the car to perform, I get arrested by the U.S. Marshals.
Hey, look, bro, you made the news and not in a bad way.
No bullshit. I ain't plug me a nigga, dog.
No,
yeah,
I heard about that. I heard about that.
Cause Rooms was going through the city or whatever. They was accusing me for another murder, you know, saying I had did something or something bad out here, but nah, I was in Atlanta, you know. I'm like, what the fuck? How all this just go on, you know? So yeah, they locked me up or whatever. So I thought Guap was gonna fall back, but he kept watching me. I'm talking to him from the jail every day. Got my mama talking to him. He kept watching me, you know. I came home. I'm like, man, God is giving me chance after chance, bruh. I gotta take the fuck off, you know. So I put all my craft, all my trap, all my hard street, thorough, whatever in my music, bruh. I put 100% there. I don't want to be in that shit no more, bruh.
So you fresh out of Richmond?
Yeah, straight Richmond, Virginia. Highland Park. I'm from Highland Park. I'm from the north side, but I go wherever I want. I run all through my city. I was raised in Wookham though. Okay. I'm from Highland Park though. I lived around Wookham for 10 years, you know. Projects, so really the projects really made me the street nigga I am right now. The hood, but you know, me being in projects all day, every day, boiling in it, that's what I came, you know, that's what I became.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's major right there. So I mean, what age you moving to the projects leaving out of Highland Park?
Oh shit, goddamn. I was born, I went to Highland Park for like a year.
Okay.
I was 1. Then my mama had got her place and shit, moved around Wookham, 2402 Carmine Street. So like I was like living around Wookham, but every weekend I was in the hood. I would go to the hood every weekend, cause my aunt and them still live around there. So I always been home team, Wookham, Highland Park on weekend, Wookham on weekday. That's where I live, you know.
Facts.
Young nigga.
Facts. I like that. So you got best of both worlds. A lot of people can't do that where we from.
Yeah, see, a lot of niggas can't. But you know me, I'm a superior. I ain't going for nothing. So I really go where I want to chill. I stay to myself. I'm a man, you know, and my time showed me a lot about myself. You know, my time grew me up. So like I'm the type that when you come around me, you won't feel it like. You feel me? Certain shit don't even play with me, but I'm a man first, you know?
Definitely. I like that. Let's talk about this shit that they really want to know, man.
Yes, sir.
Gsambo, man. Life After Life.
Yeah, life
It's the
after
reason
life.
you named that Life After Life. Let's dig deep down into this story real quick for the world, right? For the people that may know a little bit, but we're gonna dig deep down inside the man mind. You feel me, King?
Yeah, man.
All right.
Life after life, that's deep. That's real deep to me, you know. And I say every time I say life after life, it feel like to me like I'm saying it for the first time, because I still can't believe everything that's happening and shit right now. But like, yeah, I just came home doing juvenile life. You feel me? So like that was my life, you know. I spent my whole childhood, 12 to 19, incarcerated. You know, straight, my first time ever. So like me coming home and like living again, doing shit that nobody in my family did, showing people in my city that shit that nobody did. It's like my life after life. So I'm like, damn, that's hard. And like I look at Biggie as a big role model too, you know. So I really looked at his life after death, and I'm thinking like, man, that's hard. So I started getting in my life. I started comparing our two, you know. Normally, so I named my shit Life After Life, and that's something I'm gonna keep pushing. That's why I named my documentary that, because I'm living. I thought that I'd never be living again, you know.
How you catch that juvenile bid, man?
Shit, goddamn. Not get too much into it, you know.
Definitely.
Nigga, I grew up rough, you know. I wasn't a man in my house. So shit, I was young, 12 years old, went out, robbed somebody, you know. That ended up my co-defendants telling on me. I was in school. I was in 6th grade. Got down detectives. I forgot I did it. I went on a run for like 11 months, but I ain't know, you know. I'm a kid. I'm thinking that shit, something just blew over. I'm sitting in class. Police come up in there. They lock me up, you know. My mama and them never knew. So like when they found out, it was like the world was over. Cause they like, damn, like my baby little son, how the fuck you go out and do this? But you know, they already know what I've been into. So like, that just a big goddamn, that's something that made me, it broke me first, but it really made me over, like, to who I'm at, to who I am today. I feel like that time made me bigger than ever, stronger than ever.
So what made you want to pick the gun up and go rob something though?
Shit.
I tell a lot of people that think like that though, robbery could turn into something else real fast.
Yeah, facts.
So
shit.
Mentally, where you was at when you be like, man, fuck that, I'm gonna pick this shit, I'm gonna get it.
Oh man, I need some paper. I'm like, man, I need some paper, you know. My mama ain't married, my dad ain't in my life, you know. I always been a man. Me and my mama like best friends, you know. So like when she was going through something, I was the one she come to her firstborn, you know. So we talking about everything. Me having the mind I got. I'm thinking when she sitting out here talking to me, don't knowing what I'm really about to go do. But she just sitting out here venting to me. I'm taking the venting as a crowd for help from my mama. And my family, I couldn't let them starve or have it out. So I'm like, shit, I'm about to go rob, you know. I'm about to go do that. I ain't number 12. It ain't too much that can happen. I don't think a nigga think I do this, you know.
Facts.
So I picked up the gun. First I had stole the gun. I stole the goddamn gun out my aunt boyfriend client car. Yeah, it was her client boyfriend car. Stole that motherfucker. And I would just run around my friends with that motherfucker, putting that bitch up, keep stashing it. One day I'm like, yeah, it's time for a lick. I need money. My mama been tripping. We were living on Clay Street. I go around Jackson Water every day. I went around there, robbed somebody, and you know, that happened, everything happened.
I should've never gave you trust, I should've seen that. We hit them Dracos in the vacant right on his low. They hit the spot and got our shit, somebody gotta go. I guess it was a snitch on the squad. Nigga, you was the snitch on the squad. All the big shit talking you hard. Tell them people down, pull your car. Yeah, boy, you told we live. Yeah, you told where it at. Yeah, you told you know we hit. And you my dog and then you ready.
So as far as the murder go, right? Where your mind was at when you actually had to squeeze the trigger?
For real, how the story go? I ain't squeezed the trigger. I had pistol with my victim first. You know, I had AR-15. I had beat my victim with it first, and then I had goddamn blacked out. So I had walked back and shot the joint up, shot the light street up and whatever. So you know, my victim died from blunt force trauma. So like the beating, he was already died. They ain't even charged me with the gunshot wounds because he was already gone from the blunt force trauma. But he lived like 6 months. He went like 6 months living and shit, like on the shit, like fighting for his life and shit. So while I was locked up, they were playing with me. First they charged me with malicious wounding. Then they charged me with aggravated malicious wounding. Then I went to court. I turned 13. They charged me with 2nd degree murder. And like when I was 13 and 6 months, I went back to court. They charged me with 1st degree murder because they had all the evidence to prove that I did the murder on purpose, physically, me, you know. So like it won't really like a feeling behind it. It was just like the hunger, not for money, but the survival, you know? It's survival out here. Shit fucked up, but like, it's survival out here. I look at the world like if killing, drug dealing, robbing, prostitution, scamming, all this wouldn't be the world. The world wouldn't be right, you know? The world would be overpopulated. It'd be too many homeless people. I ain't saying it's right to kill, but shit, that's what it would be.
So in other words, if it wasn't people like you, the world won't be spinning.
Shit, I ain't saying like me, but it need to be more niggas like me, you know, real stand-up boss guys, you know, about their business. But like a lot of shit revolves, a lot of shit make the world go round, you know. Prisons wouldn't be making money if people weren't robbing, stealing, killing, doing all this. Businesses wouldn't be making money if people didn't go broke and need help financially. Social Security wouldn't be going through shit if people weren't getting kicked out of their shit at homeless out here, you know. If bitches weren't having babies by niggas who was getting locked up, everything is cycle. Everything running concurrent.
Definitely. For a child that's watching this interview right now, that's loving you, man, like they playing your music, they dancing to your music. Every time you pop up at the shows, they yelling your name, they going crazy. Like, you know, it's love. It's overwhelming at times, you know, especially coming from where you come from, right? What do you tell them, though, when they hear this interview, when they see this interview? Like, what's your message for them? You know, kids coming up that's listening to this right now.
Use me as a kickstart. Don't want to be like me or be me. Use me as a kickstart. Use me as somebody that you can say help me start my career or show me this or I learned this from him, you know? I don't want to be a role model to kids. I just want to be like a legend, like somebody you know that, damn, he did this, this, I know I can do this better than him, you know? I like motivation. I like winners.
You know it's slime and it's my time, so I'm gonna bang it. I put that B right over my eye, make that fire. Yeah. You already know now, nigga. I'll call my phone on dumb ass shit. I really don't give a fuck. Hop out the sprint and tie the whole club up. I really don't give a fuck. Stump a nigga off, hell them drugs home. I really don't give a fuck. My young nigga really tweaking and booted. I really don't give a fuck. You won't smoke, nigga. Young nigga really locked in my my city, everybody rolling, popping them dicks. If bad time I come get up with you, but all that count, nigga ain't with it. No, you won't fuck with the young boy style. Give her a shot, then put down the towel. All this Hennessy in my cup, bitch might as well come and eat me up. He don't even know me, but he wanna be me. They come to my show when they won't see me. Nigga look at life and cut on the TV, cause I got this shit that the whole wanna see. Look at this Drake pop nigga is shining. This Drake pop nigga is blinding. Look at my ice, look at my watch.
You were saying something about you caught the juvenile life.
Yeah.
You know, what was the actual charges for that though?
My actual charge was first degree murder, robbery, and use of a firearm in commission of a felon, and I had 2 assault and batteries because I was beating up kids in school and shit. So that's how they found my track. And like, if I wouldn't got them assault and batteries for fighting in school, getting sent to an alternative school, the police wouldn't have been able to track me because I was never in the system. I was only a 12-year-old kid. So I ain't thinking this homicide just happened by a 12-year-old, you know? But I had put myself out there by fighting, and they people beating up people kids, and they people done called the law. And by that, they get my fingerprints the first time, second time, and the third time, they done, damn, this little motherfucker done killed somebody.
So did the murder case come in during the robbery, or that was something that came in after?
Nah, that was all one concurrent charge. I robbed somebody, shot and killed them, you know.
Okay.
That's a deep dark past of my life, but I have got over it, you know. I forgave myself, you know. I don't dwell on it or nothing. I really built myself from that. That made me too. A lot made me stronger. It made me amongst the bosses, you know. I feel like it's nothing I can't conquer now, but they don't give me strength. It just give me the wisdom to know that, like, damn, God gave me a break. I could have been one of them other stories. I could have been another myth. Young nigga, quarterback at this age, never came home. I made it back out after 7 years, you know. So like the street shit, I really got a lot of input and respect out here, you know. And a lot on go for, you know, like real in tune with the streets. You know, I fuck with all real street dudes. I don't like nothing else or nothing but real. You know, you come around me, anybody around me, they speak and span, you know.
So where you see yourself 2 years from now?
Shit, 2 years from now. 2 years from now, I'm thinking I'm gonna be big on big, you know. I gave myself, in 60 days I changed a lot, you know. In 90 days, I did a full turnaround, you know. I turned from a project trap nigga, rob nigga, killer nigga, to a businessy artist that'll still, get real like that on your ass, you know. But like in 2 years, I'm trying to hire about 4 Airbnbs, renting out, trying to hire my house, paid off in 2 years. Like my long-term goal has now turned to my short-term goal because I've been putting in so much work. So my house, my daughter just turned 1, so in 2 years she'll be 3. So it's really nothing but, you know, educating her, showing her how to budget her money. I put some in her college for her a year. So 2 years, I'm just trying to like be a better man. I ain't trying to be too up. I ain't trying to be too left. I'm just trying to be a better man, still pushing towards success, you know. 5 years though, yeah, that's when you fuck with me. That's gonna be up like 8 M's.
What's your social medias, how they can follow you?
See, you can get me at gsambo_ on everything. gsambo_ everything. Life After Life out right now. Black Hot the label. Go get Life After Life. That's my tape. Download it, stream it. Yeah, we going up. Ren and Stimpy went on pre-sale today, and my documentary come out real soon. So, I'm doing a lot for my city.